I feel like from the very beginning, it started to teach me, like, exactly what you said. You are so right in that nothing really does fall into our laps. 100%, although literally it does feel like that way. So I'm so glad you put it in those words, you know, because it does feel like almost like you're playing hot potato and then you catch it and then nobody else is going to catch it after you, you know, and you just, it's yours. And so it can feel like that at first until then you get to like see the potato and you're like, this was mine all along. I don't know why I'm running with the analogy of the hot potato, but that's where we're going. So one of the things that I have found to be really important in that we've lost with, you know, of course, modern times, which this is the time that we're all living in, and this is what life looks like. Mm-hmm. And that's great. And we have technology, and look how cool that you are so far away from me. And yet we feel like we're right in the same room together. And it's beautiful. And also we have lost so much of our own intuition and our inner wisdom. And that is truly what Ishtara gifted me. Mm. And I feel that I was learning it even before even knowing what it was, because I had seen a friend of mine had shared it. And this is, my dear teacher is such a humble and extraordinary woman. And it's a very small thing that she has almost built with just word of mouth, right? And so a friend of mine had shared about this class that she had taken on Facebook, and I didn't know what it was at all. I had no idea what it was, but I looked at it and I was like, I want that. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Mm-hmm. And it took, I think, almost 2 years from the day that I saw it. And I knew in me that I didn't need to, my mind didn't need to know, my body just knew it was like this magnet that I needed to do this. Okay. But it was an investment, and at that time I couldn't do it, and I was like, I don't know how, but like this needs to be in my life. And so it took 2 years. And after the 2 years, I started taking the classes. Mind you, I still didn't know what it was. It was so interesting. It was like I was in there and I was like, I don't really know why I'm here. But as I remember that very first class, we did this practice where we connected with our body and tried to listen to one of the needs that our body had. And I remember thinking in that moment, I was like, I just want to flow. I feel stuck and I want to flow. And I didn't know what that meant, right? But that's the only thing that I could say.